What is up, YouTube? I like butterfly knives, and I own a couple different ones. These are probably my two coolest ones, one because of the colors, one because the handles are made of bone, but for each having different reasons, they're both kind of hard to use. This is my favorite one. This is one I use a lot. This is very lightweight, very comfortable in my hand. This is the only one I have on me right now that's real, but this one, the handle broke on a while ago, and it's kind of sharp. Plus, the blade was done very poorly, so I decided to make my own. Alright guys, so I'm going to run through everything I did very quickly, very briefly on this, because I just showed clips throughout it. Now if I had someone filming me or I wasn't at work, I probably would have talked and explained more, but I was. So I started off with a file. I actually have Take 10. So it didn't come out too bad. It's not perfect, it could use some refinement, but it works and it's pretty cool. So I first hopped on the marketplace and I found someone selling old files for about 70 cents a piece, and I bought 14 of them just because it was a box set. But why old files? Well, they're high carbon steel, which means you can make knives out of them. So I bought them, drove up, picked them up, came back. Next day, got right to work at work because I didn't have a way currently to get a blade super hot. So first step was pulling the temper out of it. Since they're already hardened, you have to get this glowing orange and then allow it to just cool down on its own. Don't cool it down with anything other than the air. So from there, I could then cut my shape into it. Then I was able to grind my bevels into it, and then it was pretty much onto the handle. Now I did harden it, of course, again, which is once again getting it glowing orange hot, and then dipping it in oil, and that hardens back up the blade. And that's actually why this file here is black, because it hardened. Hardenable steel will turn black, and this is ground, so that's why it's silver. Down to the handle. I really wanted to use cedar. I have a bunch of 1/4 inch thick cedar, and I actually did make the handles. The issue is it got so thin up here that if I was rattling this thing around, they would just blow apart and break. So I changed up and I moved to aluminum. So I traced, cut out my shape, drilled my holes. I got Corby bolts down here holding it in. I peened over some brass up here, and all of this is like new to me pretty much. I do a lot of fabrications, but it's nearly completely with mild steel, not with high carbon or aluminum. So it came out pretty decent. Now it's got this curvature to it, and that's just because down here where that pin is, this isn't properly ground. So I could grab a file and straighten it up, but honestly I kind of like the curvature to it. I think it's pretty cool to actually use it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I actually did just get a forge with my wife, so we're setting it up now, and hopefully soon enough we'll be putting out some videos and banging on some steel. As always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, guys. Have a great day, and keep pushing forward.